Welcome to Sports News Highlights of today. We feed you with sports news all around the world. Enjoy.
Bassey for Fulham vs Burnley. Most touches 81. Most duels 1, 11. Most possessions 1, 9. Most final third entries 8. Most tackles 5. Most interception 2. Wow, that was great. Milner's classy message to Liverpool fans. A thoroughly deserved warm welcome back to Anfield for Milner yesterday. It was not easy for Barcelona to take all 3 points against Osasuna last night, but the Catalans fought through the adversity with dominance to break free and find the opener. Rafinha stepped up with a clutch goal with just 20 minutes to go, sending the team into a relatively calmer state of mind. His second goal, which came close to the end of the game, eventually sealed the result in their favor. Exclusive: Liverpool have officially opened talks with Bournemouth regarding Antoine Semenyo's payment structure. Mo Salah was informed during the peace talks that the club planned to sign Semenyo. A special moment: James Milner sends heartfelt tribute to Diogo Jota after making Liverpool return. Just in, Juventus have already made initial calls to gather information on Atalanta's Marco Palestra. Earlier in the summer, Dusan Vlahovic had emerged as one of the potential attacking targets for Barcelona. The Catalans, after all, were looking for someone who could serve as a long-term replacement for the aging Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona's win over Osasuna last night was anything but straightforward, especially given how the Catalans were made to suffer until Rafinha scored the opener in the 70th minute. There was, however, some controversy from the rivals' camp after the game over a disallowed equalizer for their team that came in a frenzy in the second half. Robert Lewandowski has found himself in a precarious position at Barcelona this season. After a tremendous campaign last season, Lewandowski had a slow start to the new one. Injuries stalled his progress, forcing Hansi Flick to employ Ferran Torres as the main striker. Yesterday's program at Yuva Bharati Krirangan Salt Lake Stadium was meant to celebrate football in a city that lives and breathes the sport, and to give Lionel Messi's fans a moment of cherish. Instead, the event was reduced to a private spectacle reserved for a select few from the Banerjee Biswas circle. Hansi Flick's Barcelona took home a 2-0 win over Osasuna on Saturday night after a long-fought battle that saw them wade deep into the second half for their opener. The manager deployed a strong lineup against the visitors, knowing well of their threats, but also made some interesting judgments to his setup. Rafinha was one of Barcelona's top performers as they secured a comfortable 2-0 win over CA Osasuna this weekend. It was a special game for the Brazilian international, whose return to full fitness has served as a boon for Barcelona, immediately improving their results. Prepare for midweek Copa del Rey encounter against CD Guadalajara. It should be a routine affair for the Catalans, who were expected to win against a side competing in the lower tier of the Spanish footballing pyramid. Another figure looms. Andre Agnelli is considering making a sensational return to Juventus. Luciano Moggi, club news. He will sell Juventus. Moggi blasts Elkan for replacing Morata with French director. Messi gave World Cup ball. Sachin gave World Cup jersey. Absolute cinema in Wankende. Real Sociedad sacked coach Sergio Francisco on Sunday with the team down in 15th in La Liga, just 1 point above the relegation zone. The Bosque side reached the Europa League last season and finished in mid-table in the Spanish top flight, with Imanol Alguacil departing at the end of the campaign. All-time top Premier League goal scorer for Chelsea. Admin been waiting to post this one. Cole Palmer moves up to 9th in our all-time top scorer. Number 1, Frank Lampard, 427 appearances and 147 goals. Number 2, Didier Drogba, 254 appearances, 104 goals. 3, Eden Hazard, 245 appearances, 85 goals. 4th, Jimmy Floyd Alsebank, 136 appearances, 69 goals. Number 5, Gianfranco Zola, 229 appearances, 59 goals. Number 6, Idio Gojonsen, 186 appearances, 54 goals. Number 7, Diego Costa, 89 appearances, 52 goals. Number 8, John Terry, 492 appearances, 41 goals. Alison Becker and Natalie Lowe. Alison Becker stand out as one of the top goal goalkeepers in world football today while playing for Liverpool and Brazil. Moreover, his wife Natalia Lowe works as a dedicated doctor who supports him fully in his career. Keda's offer has been rejected, and that could be the end of the matter. The overall valuation was considered far too low, given that Forbes estimates Juventus is worth at least €1.9 billion. John Ekan has stated that Juventus will remain in Exos' hands for a long time. Hugo Ekitike shows he is Liverpool's next star by breaking Mo Salah's streak. Robert Lewandowski was an unused substitute on Saturday evening as Barcelona ran out 2-0 winners over Osasuna thanks to a brace from Rafinha. Premier League coach: we must respect AFCON. Van Dijk wants Salah to stay at Liverpool, but admits he has no idea what will happen. Flamengo topple Pyramids to set up Intercontinental Cup final against PSG. Defenders Leo Pereira and Danilo gave Brazilians Flamengo a 2-0 victory over Egypt's Pyramid in Qatar on Saturday to reach the Intercontinental Cup final. Lionel Messi: playing with Neymar and Suarez was a pleasure. We understood each other without even speaking. Luis Suarez: what we had with Messi and Neymar was special. It wasn't just football, it was friendship. Yazim Bono on who is the best goalkeeper, Bono or De Gea? De Gea. De Gea or Ederson? De Gea. De Gea or Donnarumma? Donnarumma or Julius Caesar? Donnarumma or Loris? Nigeria: this is just dropped from Communication Department. The Nigerian Football Federation has announced the commencement of the Naija for the Win campaign as the Super Eagles return to the continent for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. Kobbie Mainoo is now a priority target for Napoli. He is the #1 target for the sporting director. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk says he has told Mohamed Salah he wants him to stay at Anfield beyond the January transfer window. I wish Mo all the best at AFCON and come back hopefully, Van Dijk said. I have no control over that. I would love to have him around because he is one of my best. Frank Maigret joins AFCON in Casablanca. Eto'o blocked Abubakar call-up to protect record. Fecafoot president Samuel Eto'o has reportedly been accused of blocking striker Vincent Abubakar from being called up to Cameroon squad to stop the striker from breaking his all-time scoring record. Arsenal edge Wolves 2-1 thanks to last-minute own goal. Manchester City are prepared to sell 21-year-old Brazil forward Savinho, 21-year-old England fullback Rico Lewis and 22-year-old Norway midfielder Oscar Boe in January to fund their transfer window. Man City smash Palace to fire title warning. Villa extends streak. Ruben Amorim thinks playing Kobe Mino is a joke, but Man United fans won't be laughing if he keeps disrespecting the Red Devils academy. Most Premier League goals scored from outside the box for Man City: 30 Kevin De Bruyne, 21 Sergio Aguero, 16 Yaya Toure, 12 Carlos Tevez, 12 Phil Foden. Hansi Flick's meritocracy is paying off for Barcelona. Man United Xavi says AS Roma they interested for Zexi and Napoli they eye Kobe Mino, but never give any green lights for them to leave yet because of AFCON. Double Nigerian delight in Sevilla. Ako Adams and Chidera Ejuke on the score sheet today.
Sanchez. Ball over the top track of Adams to check. He's through here. Can he finish? Ako Adams. The chance to make it 1-0. And he's put it into the back of the net. Sevilla have the perfect start. Oh yeah, you can see inside 4 minutes. Ako Adams strikes his third goal of the season. It's Sevilla 1, Oviedo 0. Well, if you... And the fact that we were talking before the game started, you were telling me about the ongoing flux that the club is in.
It's just difficult to get it right.
Adams twisting and turning, he gets the cross in, and the shot is struck in as well. And Sevilla have doubled it. It's Oviedo. Taking from right to left in this second half. And up against Berkalo. Got in the position to cross in the end.
Liverpool has been told that a Brighton player should have been sent off. The next player he will catch are Cristiano Ronaldo 103 and Didier Drogba 104. Makes good things and made decisions. It was his first time at San Siro, and the next time he comes he will have more experience in managing these matches. Pep Guardiola insisted Phil Foden was not good in Manchester City 3-0 victory over Crystal Palace on Sunday despite scoring his 6th goal in 4 Premier League games. Foden beat Palace goalkeeper Dean Henderson with a precise shot from outside the box as his fine goal-scoring form continued at Selhurst Park to help City. December 16th, the Best FIFA Football Award 2025 winners to be revealed on Tuesday, 16th December. Adam Star as Sevilla closed in on La Liga's top 7 by thrashing Real Oviedo. Sevilla ended a run for the 3 successive La Liga defeats in this feature by comfortably beating Real Oviedo 4-0 at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. It is only the December and Arsenal looks nervous. Alan Star as Man City keep pressure on Arsenal. Manchester City kept the pressure on Premier League leader Arsenal with a 3-0 win away to Crystal Palace on Sunday afternoon. Arsenal must improve horrible of defensive habits despite win over Wolves, admits Arteta. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta let rip at his players following their 2-1 Premier League home win over Wolverhampton Wanderers, saying their horrible defensive habits made the margin of victory narrower than it should have been. Curtis Jones pulls off feat last managed by Steven Gerrard in 2003. Happy birthday to the last Englishman to win the Ballon d'Or and the only player in Premier League history to win a Golden Boot as a teenager, Michael Owen. 571 games, 262 goals, 10 trophies. Jeremy Doku is not involved for Manchester City at Crystal Palace. Jeremy is not in the Manchester City squad for Sunday Premier League game with Crystal Palace. The winger misses out with a leg injury that he picked up this week after the win over Real Madrid. Vincent Kompany admits it's a luxury to have Chelsea loanee Nicola Jackson at Bayern Munich's disposal amid AFCON players' claim. Ugo Ekitike's goal against Brighton didn't last long at the top of the charts. 29 seconds from Matheus Fernandes is the new time to beat. Fernandes at 29 seconds, Ekitike at 46 seconds, Thiago at 52 seconds, Foden at 59 seconds. Nigeria's preparations for the 2025 African Cup of Nations officially got underway in the early hours of Sunday as goalkeeper Francis Uzoho became the first Super Eagles player to report to camp in Cairo, Egypt. The Nigerian Football Federation confirmed that the team's camp opened on Sunday, 14 December at the Renaissance Hotel in Cairo, with the members of the coaching crew and backroom staff already on ground. Wow, it's getting obvious why it was used to replace Maduka Okoye.
You can drop your opinion at the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.